Big bottoms, talk about mud flaps, my girls got them. All right, so part two to the reef tank setup. I put in the quiet one pump right here. It's like 80 bucks. And I took it out. Why? Because it wasn't quiet. It was actually the loud one. I put in a mag drive. Some friends recommended that, a mag Supreme 1200, something that was ridiculous. I thought it was going to be really, really loud. It ended up not only being very powerful, but it ended up being quiet. Very surprising. And I really enjoyed it. It's working out just fine. Let's see, the tank has progressed, and I've added some fish. Let's look now. All right, so as you can see, it's doing pretty good. I still don't know what to do with this stupid thing. Anyone need a pump? But I guess I'll keep it as a backup. But I looked into that and found out that many people were having a problem with that particular brand, and that actually, being a novice myself, I just wasn't smart enough to know that it was actually a really bad move buying a pump that's called Quiet One. I mean, obviously that's, I don't know, they're trying to sell something there. It didn't work out. But that Supreme mag drive Fuji thing is working really good. And there's some footage of it here, and check it out. Or actually, not really the pump, but it working in the sump. Looks pretty good. And not too bad. Everything seems to be working pretty good. Got the overflow box working. I also realized that it's best to have more power than you need. I remember asking the guy at the fish store when I was getting the pump, I said, should I get a larger pump, and then just throttle it somehow? And he was looking at me like, what the hell are you talking about? But then I spoke with another person, and they told me, yeah, just get more power than you need, then put in a ball valve and throttle it. And that way, if the pump actually starts to get weaker and stuff like that, you can change the ball valve. And so that's what I've done. And it works really well with the overflow box. And the overflow box is working really well with the little siphon pump that's working 24/7, and it's running just fine. Fairly energy efficient, not too bad. So I've also got some fish, some livestock, and I've given them some names. I've got the Jedi, the Goby, call him Obi-Wan the Goby. He's really nice, tools around. Got a couple of clownfish, Pennywise, and Rambozo. Rambozo and Pennywise are doing really well. They tend to flop around. I didn't get an anemone because I know that they would just hang out there constantly. I may get one in a little while. But I also got a pseudochromis, always hiding. Here's a shot of the pseudochromis now. And I got a nice blue wrasse. His name is Lieutenant Dan. The pseudochromis I'm calling Pseudotumor cerebri, but that's kind of a long name. Got the possum wrasse, Shatner. I'll be giving an update. You notice I've got some coralline happening throughout the tank now. Coralline is kind of starting to grow like mad. I made sure that I had the real purpley stuff. I didn't want to go too pink on there. And I've also added a few pieces of coral here and there just to see how the things will work out. And the water seems to be holding fairly stable. I was going to be doing another update soon where I'll be going over the various things to feed the livestock, because I've got a few different ideas. That is going to be probably pretty surprising. You learn what you can feed them and what you can't feed them. All right, there you go.